not you.
Join the grands hand in hand, unafraid to take a stand. Our country demands we stay free. So we'll march and call, clog the lines and jam the halls. They'll see us on every city street. We're here, and wherever they go, they will always know we the people they cannot defeat. Woo! Donald Trump, take your lumps. Elon says how high to jump. He's the boss now, he makes you look weak. But we are strong, hear our song. We'll keep marching right along. Freedom starting her new winning streak. So we'll march and call, clog the lines and jam the halls. They'll see us on every city street, right here. And wherever they go, they will always know we the people they cannot defeat.
Raging granite.
We want more! Yeah. You'll hear the line, we have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. That repeats a lot. Sing along with us.
We are the guardrails now.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Pay attention, we're the guardrails now. Did we mention we're the guardrails now? We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Find a community in numbers, we are strong. Act in your neighborhood, bring your friends along. We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Write to your legislators, let them know you care. They need to hear your voice to know that you're aware. We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Know someone who's in need, someone who's afraid. Reach out, a helping hand, connections can be made. We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Pay attention, we're the guardrails now. Did we mention we're the guardrails now? We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Learn how to organize ideas everywhere. Small acts by decent folks, they will get us there. We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Let's look for common ground, put politics aside. Respect for each other's rights, that's our only guide. We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now. Pay attention, we're the guardrails now. Did we mention we're the guardrails now? We have the power to rescue our democracy. We are the guardrails now.
And boy, has our group grown, especially this year, in the last 100 days. You ready? From Madison.
Well, medicine.
And somewhere else?
Yeah.
We will sing
Yeah.
Wisconsin song. It has a message all should hear. It is a song of proud resistance. There's no trace of doubt or fear. Oligarchs are now in charge, and they want power at any cost. Democracy is at great risk, but it is not lost. Will you raise your voices now? Will you speak out for freedom's sake? We need to join our hands. There is so very much at stake. Be strong in the face of oppression. That's what it will take. Let us sing Wisconsin song, sharing the message all should hear. Poetry in freedom's honor. Freedom is what we hold dear. Make the fascists hear your voice. Democracy is not for sale. Tell them you're the guardrail now and you will not fail. We will work for our ideals despite the pressure to retreat. Knowing that the threat is real, we will not lie down in defeat. Our message will echo in chambers and out in the street. No surrender in our song, that is our message to the coup. We can restore our precious rights and the rule of law.
It's been said that what we lack in talent, we make up for in enthusiasm.
That's good.
I don't know that we're migrants.
Take your time. We got like 10 more minutes. People are parking and walking.
Okay.
We got you, Steve.
Ready, you are? We could do the migrants.
Without the mic. Hola. This is a good crowd now. Okay. This is brand new, y'all. I wrote it this morning. Somebody go to Tuesday.
Supposed to KASA now, which is probably appropriate.
Yeah, it is. With a dollar sign, too, I guess.
Migrants taken, no due process. Say their names and end the shame. No more disappear. And home. Students kept sent to prison. Say their names and end the shame. No more sidewalk snatching. Set them free. We'll be next without due process. None of us is safe today. Stand for freedom's promise. Say democracy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Migrants taken, no due process. Say their names and end the shame. No more disappears. Bring them home.
an audience participation song. We know that you're great participants. So,
No peace!
No justice!
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 No peace!
Start in 5 minutes.
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
whatever finger you want to use. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger in the air. Be politically aware. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger on your ear, on your ear. Put your finger on your ear, on your ear. Put your finger on your ear. Social justice we hold dear. Put your finger on your ear, on your ear. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. Put your finger on your nose.
Carrie, hey, so good to see you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So you know Dennis? Only by reputation. And because he was instructed by the Democratic Party to try to get Democratic votes which wasn't all that. They were already there. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, there you go. That's my book. Hello. I you're the son. Nice to meet you. Thanks for whatever. Here we are.
Especially now.
Yeah. Yes, I might have to.
I decided I should take when I spoke to my and I asked her what happened to the name, and of course she doesn't know about it.
It just scared me. I was like,
Oh, the other side. Gotcha. Yeah, I was talking to Corey about it before they left yesterday. That like the later half, it was like it's easy to move off.
that's
Yeah, we talked about that, and it's just it's one of those like it's a show that you can't keep leaving me with more questions than I have answers. Because I'm starting to not care. And she says without something
Well, yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
How's it going? Must fight the power.
What am I?
We're here.
people, because the people are upset, and we will not let our needs and our demands go ignored. My name is Julie with the Milwaukee Alliance. I'm the outreach chair, and I'm incredibly proud to see just how many people came out today to defend their community. We're going to get started with a couple of speakers. So first up, we'll have Casey with the Milwaukee Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression. Give it up for Casey. Whose city is this? Our city. Whose city? Our city. Whose city? Our city. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Casey, and I am up here with the Milwaukee Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression. Here at the Milwaukee Alliance, we fight for community control of the police. We fight for complete control over the police, over our safety and our communities. And we know that the FBI doesn't keep us safe. ICE doesn't keep us safe. The DHS and all these other organizations that collaborate to deport people, they don't keep us safe. We keep us safe. And people like Hannah Dugan, who defend immigrants, who say no to ICE when they try to come into a private space in a courthouse, those are the people who keep us safe. So we are out here today with a message for the FBI, for the DOJ, for President Trump himself. And that message is, drop the charges, stop the raids, stop the deportations. We are also out here with a message for Judge Hannah Dugan. And that message is, we have your back. We are here to fight for you. These charges must be dropped. And we also have a message here for everybody here today. If you are ready to fight, the Milwaukee Alliance is here to fight with you. If you are ready to fight for Judge Dugan, if you are ready to fight against these deportations, if you are ready to fight for our communities to truly be safe for Black and brown people, then we are here to fight with you. I'm going to borrow from another organizer who one time told me that when the right wing gets scary, when they get organized, we have to get more organized. Because we at the Alliance, we know that when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. And I hope to see everybody out here today continue to be in the streets, continue to be at meetings, joining organizations with the Milwaukee Alliance, and ready to fight. Because it's time that we stand up and protect our own. So when we fight, we win. Thank you. That's right. Give it up for Casey one more time. Like Casey said, it's not the police, and certainly is not ICE that's going to keep us safe. We need to work with every ally that we can to make sure that our communities are protected. Up next will be County Supervisor Justin Belinsky to talk about how the county soups can keep us safe as well.
It's great to see so many people out here today. This is very inspiring. Thank you so much. I am County Supervisor Justin Belinsky, representing the great city of West Dallas on the Milwaukee County Board. I'm also the chair of the Judiciary Committee, which means that a lot of my job is looking at the people who are working inside the building and making sure they're doing what they're supposed to do, right? Making sure the sheriff is staying in line, making sure that people in the jail are being treated like the humans that have, rights and need respect like they are. And unfortunately, this week and in recent weeks, it's now our attention's had to turn to people that don't belong in our house, right? Customs, Border Patrol, ICE, FBI, right? The Federal Bureau of Instigation, right? That's what they are right now. Let me tell you about Judge Dugan. I first met her when I was running for alderman probably like 9-10 years ago, something like that. And what struck me about her is, growing up Catholic, is that she was like that favorite Sunday school teacher, right? She was the one who would take the extra time to talk to you, She always cared. She was always looking out for people who were vulnerable, people who didn't have as much, right? That's who she is. That's who she's going to continue to be. And the fact that this is the person that this administration chose to make an example of is, well, it just shows how strategic they are, I guess. Yep. So they felt the need to make her do a perp walk, right? The only people that should be doing a perp walk in this whole situation is Donald Trump. He's the one convicted of 34 felonies. He's the one who spent his entire life avoiding accountability for every single thing he's ever done. So this is all about power, right? This is not about the law. This is not about Judge Dugan breaking the law. I don't believe she did break the law. And if she did it for a good reason, right? This is about power, but power only comes with consent, and we did not. None of us here consented to this. Democrats tend to view power like the West Wing, right? It's this thing that you can wield for good, and it has sort of warm fuzzies inside. Republicans view power like House of Cards. It's something that you wield as a weapon to punish your enemies. In reality, this administration is more like evil Veep. Nobody knows what they're doing, but they have the worst possible intentions every single time. And so when you see Donald Trump, when you see Kash Patel, when you see Pam Bondi, when you see Stephen Miller and all these evil people, I want you to think not of Mussolini, not of anyone strong. I want you to think of Pee Wee Herman's next door neighbor, Francis, from Pee Wee's Big Adventure, right? Rich kid in a bathtub with a boat, thinks he's the best. He has everything he could possibly want, and he still wants more. That's who our president is. And that's the kind of people he surrounds himself with. What we need to practice is we need to practice defiant joyfulness. Because every day that we are beaten down, every day that we are sad, every day that we're despondent is a day that they're winning. And we can't let them win. That's right. No dictator has ever been appeased. You have never beaten a dictator by appeasing them. We need to live openly, we need to love fully, we need to speak freely, and we never obey in advance.
Like I said, it's incredibly important that every single politician that we can get on our side is on our side. That every single organization that we can get on our side is on our side. That every single person that we can get on our side is on our side. Because this fight is not a fight we do on our own. Right. Now, next up, we're going to hear from Emilio from the Milwaukee Turners talking about what they're doing and amazing work.
Thank you, friends. It's no small thing that we're here today on the 50th anniversary of the first Lao and Hmong refugees coming to the United States to be a part of this shared dream. And it's no small thing that it's being threatened today. And it's no small thing that we're gathered to say hell no to the planned dismantling of the court system. Hell no! This was a contrived play to scare our judges into silence. What occurred was they sent 6 agents and photographers to handcuff and photograph the repressive actions. This is unprecedented. It is not connected to anything Judge Dugan did. And we've been here before. In the 50s, when Joe McCarthy used fear and repression tactics for his fake Red Scare. Big boo. We've been here before in the 60s, when J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI used COINTELPRO to try and repress Reverend King and Malcolm X in the fight against institutional racism. We've been here before in the 70s, when Nixon used spying and sabotage against his opponents to repress his rivals. We've been here before in the 80s, when Reagan used fear and repression to quadruple the U.S. debt to other nations and turn the United States into the largest debtor country, linking us to wars across the globe to fight boogeymen. The same thing they're doing now. And we were here in the 90s when Clinton used fear and repression to create school-to-prison pipelines. Shame. We've been here too often. And we're here again with President Trump and Kash Patel and Pam Bondi are trying to use the FBI and ICE and the rest of this alphabet soup to dismantle our courts, families, and democracy. Subjugating our courts is right out of the Hitler and Stalin playbooks. Probably why they're trying to gut Wikipedia. But the best part is we're Wisconsin. We've always had homegrown answers to their problems. Vel Phillips, Sherman Booth, Bob LaFollette, Roberto Hernandez, Ernesto Chacon, Prentice McKinney, Fred Reed, Lloyd Barber, Father Grappi, Meta Berger, Matilda Anarchy, Ezekiel Gillespie, Herb Paulus, Marjorie Ann Funmaker, Joe B. Zhang. The list of our heroes is longer.
That all of you show up, because when the checks and balances themselves are compromised, we become those checks and balances. And this is wrong on many, many levels. When I showed up in the courthouse, they did not have an actual warrant signed by an actual judge. Administrative warrant, which is a piece of paper which ICE makes themselves, which says they can do what they want. It has no power to independence. And this is not okay, and this is wrong because our courthouses, just like our classrooms and our operating rooms, have been sacred spaces. They should not be open to law enforcement. They sure should not be open to ICE. And when we discourage people from being in those safe spaces, we make a mockery of the justice system. But that is the point. That chaos is the point. And again, that is why it's so important that we're all here today, because each of you now has the responsibility of being a check on that unchecked power.
Right.
But the last reason, and the most important reason that this is not okay, is that it is not okay to rip people away from their communities. And what Judge Hannah Dugan did was what all of us should be called to do. We will all have this opportunity in the next days and months and years, and I hope that we can all be as brave as Judge Dugan was. I hope we can all dig deep and we can find that bravery, because we're going to need it. And I want to be really clear here. Judge Dugan did not obstruct democracy. She did not obstruct justice. She obstructed fascism.
All right. We have one more speaker. Well, two, but the last one's a surprise. All right, let's give it up for Alan from Freedom Road Socialist Organization.
Say it loud! Say it clear! Immigrants are welcome here! Immigrants are welcome here! Say it loud! Say it clear! Say it loud! Say it clear! Immigrants are welcome here! Immigrants are welcome here! El pueblo unido jamás será vencido! 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 The people united will never be defeated! 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 Damn right, make some noise, make some noise! Yo, quick question. Where are my Dugan fans at? That's right. Honestly, thank you so much, Judge Dugan, for showing bravery, but just for doing your damn job. So thank you. We got your back. You got our back. We got your back. All right? And thank you all for coming today. As you will say, my name is Alan Chaboya. I'm with Freedom Road Socialist Organization, an organization of fighters. And when we fight, 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 damn right. And we will continue fighting, and we will continue winning. At Freedom Road, we know a thing or two about throwing down against the fence. In 2010, 2011, we were attacked by the FBI. Workers were attacked by the FBI. Pro-Palestinians were attacked by the FBI. And when workers are under attack, what do we do? And when Palestine is under attack, what do we do? And we stood up and we fought back. So when they picked our comrades up and threatened us with God knows how many damn charges, when they threatened our families, when they threatened our communities, when these feds showed up, we stood up, we fought back, and we won! Those bogus-ass charges that were leveled against us were dropped. And you know why they were dropped? They were dropped because we weren't fighting alone. They were dropped because the masses of the people were fighting with us. We put our differences aside and we stood in a united front and defended one another. And that's what we need to do for Dugan. That's what we need to do for immigrants. That's what we need to do for Mahmoud Khalil. That's what we need to do for the Palestine people. That's what we need to do for all oppressed people. Because that building behind us, the FBI, they have a long-ass history of fighting against us. They have a long history of repression. They were created to attack black organizers. When the Black Power movement, when Fred Hampton were mobilizing millions, pointing a threat to this establishment, the FBI was mobilized to crack down on them. When the Chicano Power movement in East LA was leading tens of thousands to march, to demand equality, to demand equal rights, equal access to education, the FBI cracked down on them. When hundreds of thousands of workers went on strike, the FBI was sent in on them. And now, when Judge Dugan did her job, checked those pricks in eyes, made sure that it was a judicial warrant, and when it wasn't, she followed the law. They sent them onto her. And just like those cowards in the FBI were sent onto the people, we, the people, will mobilize against them. This is what it's going to take if we really want to win. And who here wants to win? And I'm not talking about simple victories. There's no such thing as a simple victory anymore. This is do or die, okay? Yep. We gotta take this seriously. We have to seize this moment. Yes. As Ryan was saying, if there's checks and balances, if we continue to go unchecked, they're not gonna stop. It's going to be open terror. It already is for so many of us. But guess what? We are here today. We were here yesterday. We will be here on Thursday. And May 1st, we will be here non-stop in these streets. movement. Yesterday I had an honor of listening to my good friend Mike Rosen speak.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Mike Rosen. He gave us an account from his personal background of his family in Poland escaping Nazi Germany, escaping the Nazis, surviving, outliving the Nazis, and coming to the U.S. as refugees, as immigrants, and fighting for everyone here. He told us that they know, we all know what fascism looks like. We all know what it smells like, and it smells like shit. We all know what it sounds like. We all know what it feels like. So we know historically what it is. But one thing we didn't mention yesterday, we know how to beat it. We beat those Nazi pricks. We did it. It was the brave soldiers, the masses of the people taking to the streets. Who cares? Sacrificing lives, sacrificing their limbs for everyone. It was everyone. It was the socialists. It was the communists. It was all the people, even people who didn't believe in socialism and communism. But they came together in a united front to defeat fascism. And I'm happy as hell to look around, seeing the plethora of signs here. Look at this white array. This is the united front. So we at Freedom Road, that's what we believe in. We need to continue building this united front. We need people, we need justice, we need judges like Judge Dugan. We need badass principled judges. We need badass principled representatives, elected officials like Madison, Clancy, Belinsky, and Larson. That's Nikki. We need non-profits like the Turners. We need non-profits like Voces de la Frontera and Comité Sin Frontera. We need grassroots organizations like the Anti-War Committee, like the Milwaukee Alliance. We need them too. And we sure as hell need the students, okay? We need everyone. We need elders. We need the youth. Damn it, we need the babies too. I don't want to do this for much longer. I'll do it as long as my body holds up, but I need those future generations ready. It's going to take all of us to defeat Trump. It's going to take all of us to defeat the FBI. So coming together, I know we will win. Because I believe that we will win. 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 Damn right. Thank you all so much.
I think that energy is still high. Let's do that chant. No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA.
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 We're gonna try one that might be a little new to some folks, so just follow along. All right. Back up. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need them. Back up. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need them. Back up. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need them. Back up. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need them. Woo! All right. For our final speaker, we're actually going to start with a chant that he taught me. You'll respond, ain't no good.
No good. Ain't no good.
Because the cops in my hood,
Ain't no good.
and the cops in your hood,
Ain't no good.
and the cops in St. Francis,
Ain't no good.
and the cops in Milwaukee,
Ain't no good.
and the cops in the FBI.
Ain't no good.
Woo! All right, let's give it up for Brian.
guys look good. Everybody turn your right and tell the person next to you look good. Everybody turn to the left, tell the person on your left, you look good. Man, you guys look beautiful. This is my kind of town, my kind of Milwaukee. I'm born and raised here. My name is Brian Vasquez-Verdeen. I'm with the Milwaukee Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression. I need all of your help today. I want to sing a song. Most of you know this song, but especially you young folks, you need to know this song. It was taught to me by my grandmother, Marguerite Webb, who was a founding member of Women's Auxiliary, Local 75, United Auto Workers. And now I want to dedicate this song to my granddaughter, who's in the back somewhere, 3 years old. Y'all ready? All right, take a deep breath. It's a good old Union song. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved just like a tree that's planted by the water. We shall not be moved. Immigration rights. We're fighting for immigration rights. We shall not be moved. We're fighting for immigration rights. We shall not be moved just like a tree that's standing by the water. We shall not be moved. Judge Dugan. We're fighting for Judge Dugan. We shall not be moved. We're fighting for Judge Dugan. We shall not be moved just like a tree that's standing by the water. We shall not be moved. One more time. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved just like a tree that's standing by the water. We shall not be moved. I love y'all. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. And here comes Julius.
Jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
All right, y'all. This was originally planned as a picket, but obviously we have a lot more people than we do for a picket, but we're still gonna try because we need to show that we'll be bothering them and in their streets to make sure that they do what we want them to do. All right, so is everyone ready to get moving a little? All right. You guys will follow this banner. Please get on the